Hello everybody, welcome to another Tales of Valhalla, the Aftermath Chronicles production diary. And for this production diary, I'm going to show all of you a little bit of what it took to make this.
Last grenade. Big count.
Interested? Let's not waste any time with me jabbering about, and let's roll the tape and see a little bit of the behind the scenes of what it took to make that fight scene. Hello. It's about 3 o'clock in the morning. Middle of doing this huge scene for Tales of Valhalla. Okay, so this is the 4th night doing this week. Actually into the 2nd episode now, wide shots. And there's one thing I haven't mentioned, like all the materials that I use, and I forgot to mention that I use also sticky tack, and it's really quite good to make like creatures like her fly, and bad guys get like killed and stuff and shot, and sticking grenades to hands and stuff like that. So just very useful in many sorts of ways. So most of the time I'm sure people will be like, they must have done something digitally, but most of it, a lot of the effects are practical. I have a long night ahead of me as far as this goes, and it's already late. So let's see what I can do in the next 5 hours. Hello everybody. So still through the same scene, as you can see. More bad guys are dead. You see, look, one chopped in half. But it's definitely a lot more entertaining than I thought it was going to be. At least it gives me a guideline for when I do close-ups later. So just continuing doing this. And it's slow going though, it's taking forever because you have to go through each and every one, figure out, okay, what I gotta do with them next. So this is very time consuming, but it'll be worth it at the end. Okay, I'm almost done with this battle scene, and it took nearly over 3.5 hours to do, and and that was doing things simply. But so this is just the wide shot for the battle scene. I'll do close-ups next week, and I still have yet to let these Marro scatter, and then I'm going to have a dialogue scene between Raylan and the 4 airborne elite squad members. So I need to bring them over here and have them talk over here. Okay, so finally finished with that battle scene. Finally got the last bit of Marro walking out of the screen, and now it's time for these guys to share some dialogue and then leave the area as well, and then I will be finished. So about 4 hours with the dialogue that's coming up. With this will probably be another hour and a half. And then I have shots to do. We're just establishing shots of this area, and then that's pretty much it. So happy that this part of this scene is done, and then next week we do close-ups. I love this Marro warrior kind of blood to death here. Oh, the screen is just staying there. That's awesome. Raylan did that. Anyway, so yeah, just gotta wrap up this and then be done. Awesome. So I was supposed to be shooting like half the set I was doing, like a whole set last week. I got half the build, but I'm not feeling very good. It was supposed to be the first shoot day. I have another flare in my intestines, and it hurts terribly. So I haven't done anything today. It's making me really pissed off. I can't afford to lose a day, let alone any more days. Gotta get this done. I can't do it when I'm feeling like this. It's just, I'm feeling just enough to where I feel lousy. I'm hoping the next couple days I can feel better and catch up. We'll see. Well, it's the day after. Last night was kind of rough. I was throwing up a little bit. I was in a lot of pain. And today I still feel kind of tummy crappy. So I don't know if I'm going to do any stop motion today either. We'll see. I'm probably going to do some stuff on my computer because there's always stuff to do on my computer. But I don't know, I just feel like it's such a waste having like all the stuff out. I have it right, it's ready to go. You know, I just gotta get the characters on it, do stop motion. But I'm not gonna do something if I feel like I'm gonna have like gut pain and just not be able to do, complete everything. So I gotta wait. I'm sure today I'll probably most likely rest. I guess you'd call it part of the process. I don't know, but we'll see what happens. Maybe if I rest good this morning, this afternoon, I might be able to do something. And then maybe if I feel good, and sleep good tonight, maybe tomorrow I can start doing some stop motion. And then just catch up next week. So we'll see. Okay, so this week started out, no internet service was out. I got back on today, and I'm getting back into finishing this humongous fight scene. And here you see I'm doing like different angles, shots, clips, close-ups of things exploding and stuff like that. So getting the side of this scene, because this is a huge set, because this is just half the full set that I was doing before in the night shots. And then I'm going to do the other half later on this week or next week and get all these little close-up shots done. So that way we have a whole big fight scene with the Airborne Elite facing off with all these Marro warrior fighter guys. So yep, that's what I'm doing this week. Okay, finished for today, but still have a bit more shots to do for these scenes. I think I'm okay with that side, but the side still need to do a couple of shots, a couple more shots. Hello everybody, it's tomorrow and still on this set. I'm probably going to be doing this particular piece set all week, but right now I'm zooming in. I'm going to take a shot of, you see these Marro are gathered along the water's edge here. What's going to happen is water is going to start bubbling up. Then we're going to create some water clones because they have that ability, so I want to show that ability at least at this one point in the series. So that's what's going to happen here. So you have some guys pop up and I'm try and figure out how to work that. I have a pretty good idea what I'm going to do, but I'll show you what I mean in a second. reference to previous wide shots that I took a couple weeks back. I took like overhead and different shots, so I have the same figures practically doing the same type of run around and stopping in the same spot, so everything is as consistent as possibly can be. Try to do my best with that. You know, if I have to take photographs, if I know if it's a scene I'm going to have to do it at another angle, shoot at another angle, I take pictures the first time so everything can match up as best as possible. So anyway, let's get back to this, okay? Okay, an empty space means that I finished. Down to the wire too, last minute, until the sun went really down. So now, get a good night's rest tonight. Tomorrow, start new shots. Okay, so as you can see here, I'm getting started. Just spent today building, setting up the set. Now I'm going to do this for like an hour or two before tearing it all back down and putting it up in the attic, and then gotta work on it next week. So this is basically the area I'm going to work on next week, the resolution from this battle that's about to occur between the Airborne Elite and all these Marro guys. From this angle, I'm going to do some medium shots, some close-ups, like monsters being hit, fights happening, these guys shooting off their guns or grenades or whatever. But right now, just going to do a little bit of stop motion and do the rest next week. Okay. Hey everybody, sorry I haven't shown much this week as far as stop motion goes, but I just finished today. This is my second day of stop motion this week, and as you can see here, these guys are posing for a group shot that I just took, and this scene was done with, I'll show it on the screen that some of the Marro characters are going to get a headshot and he's bleeding out here, obviously. So that's Henderson's kill, Henderson's headshot. But so yeah, just got to finish with that, and then have a little bit more stop motion to do tomorrow. It's just a shot with Raylan fighting a Marro squad on the top of here, and then we will be finished with this entire fight scene, which was awesome. Glad I'm going to be able to finish it this week, so we'll see you tomorrow. Okay, hello everybody. Last day of shooting for this week and just working on the final shot for the scene, and I spent like a half hour starting with an angle that wasn't the right angle because I had these guys positioned in the wrong direction. So I position them in the right direction and then get some background set up here so the shot looks believable and consistent and I'm going to start doing over again. I'm probably going to be like an hour or two behind schedule for today, but at least I'm going to get this done today because this is the final shot. It'll take about an hour, hour and a half to do, and I'll walk you through some of it in a moment. So just give me a moment to start setting this up, and then I'll show you what I'm exactly doing with this shot. Okay, hello. Okay, I'm going to show you guys some of the process of what I'm doing. I'm actually going back to a wide shot of the scene that I'm doing that I shot a few weeks ago, about 4 weeks ago actually, 4 or 5 weeks ago. It's been a while. But I'm going back and I'm actually going frame by frame to see the action. What I'm focusing on is this upper left-hand corner where it shows Raylan striking at these Marro warriors here, and as you can see, if I go back, you can see where she's cutting off the leg of one of the warriors in the middle here. So I'm recreating that scene, that shot at a different angle. I'll show you what I'm doing now. So what I'm doing is I'm referencing the movements, trying to get the movements as exact as possible for the other shot. So I already have these figures moved where they should be. Now I just need Raylan moved and this figure to turn into a figure with its leg chopped off. So I'll show you what I got here. So here we have Raylan and them. And then here is the figure with its leg chopped off. And now I'm gonna have to replace this Marro warrior figure with that Marro warrior figure. And here, just one second, I just want to make sure that I get the point of reference right from this. See, okay, so Raylan ends up being right there, and that figure is kind of standing like that on the space. Okay, so here is how it's going to work. Raylan's going to make actually a pretty big leap, and see how I keep on going back and forth, and this is for every single shot, or every single picture I'm taking. Practically I have to go back and reference. It takes a while, but it'll be worth it once it's all done. Okay, so Raylan makes a pretty big leap. Kind of like moves supersonic fast to get to that creature. And then we're replacing that guy with this guy. And yeah, I think that'll work. It's not an exact, but it'll do the job. It's pretty much practically the same. So I will take that shot, and see, there it is on the screen, see the angle it's from, and I will take that shot, and one shot done. That took 3 minutes to do. Anyway, and then I'll just keep on going, and I'll check back in a second and show you how this shot ends. So just give me a little bit. Okay, anyway, forgot to show you, but I am finished. Sorry about not showing you. I actually just took a group shot. Okay, a little cast group shot of all the guys just gathered together because this scene is finished. Thank goodness. Wonderful fight scene. Contained all these characters. But glad to get this done, and then still have quite a bit of stop motion to do, but it's a lot simpler than what this is. So, okay, finished with this. Thank goodness. Now I can move on. Okay, so that's it. That's a little glimpse of what it took to make that fight scene. And it was definitely a lot of work, but the end result was way worth it, and I hope to do more fight scenes like that in the future for upcoming seasons. So that is it for this episode, and I will see all of you next time.